Howdy, church family. I hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. We are officially done with our 9-week covenant series. I'm so glad that you went through that process with us. I've gotten a lot of really positive feedback from folks of all ages saying, hey, we really thoroughly enjoyed this. We learned a lot. We've grown from it. And I'm so grateful. Praise God for that. Several of you know, we spent a literal year putting that stuff together. Really believing with all our heart it was from the Lord, and so I'm thrilled not only that you enjoyed it. I'm really thrilled to hear so many of our folks were encouraged by it and are growing from it, and so it's a wonderful thing. So praise God. Thank you for joining that with us. Now, we did not want this series to just be another thing that we did, right? This wasn't a program where this isn't okay, check the box, now moving on to the next thing. We really believe with our heart this is essential, because it's all about not only what does it mean to know Jesus, but how to follow him, and how we as a church family are supposed to be interacting not only with the Lord, but with each other. We said it several times in the series. I'll say it again here. Since Jesus relates to us in a covenantal fashion, we really believe that we're supposed to be relating to one another in a covenantal fashion as well. So that's what the series is about. Hopefully that became clear to you. And so the conversation becomes, well, what do we do now? What we did not want to do is say, okay, everybody has to rejoin the church now. So when we passed out these cards, that's not a, hey, you're in or you're out thing. It's not at all that. But we did want to have some kind of an action step, particularly because of this scenario. What we know for sure, well, a couple of things that are going on. Number one, we've had people in our church that have been members of Lake Church for 40 plus years. And we have people in our church that have been members of Lake Church for 4 or 5 days or 4 or 5 months. And over the course of those years, people that have joined the covenant, that have joined the family, they've joined under different auspices and maybe motives and even under understandings of what it meant to be a member of the church. And so one of our big reasons for doing this study was to just get us all on the same page. Hey, this is what it means to be a member of Lake Church. This is what it means to be a member of the family of God. These are the things that we're supposed to believe, and these are the things that we're supposed to be doing together. And since we went through that series together, it only made sense, hey, let's have some kind of an action step. But again, we didn't want to ask people to rejoin, but we did love the idea of folks having the opportunity to affirm before God and before people, hey, we affirm these things. We are committed to doing these things. I love the fact that Dr. Lamance so beautifully said it really is a lot like renewing your vows. See, nobody bats an eye whenever you hear about a couple renewing their vows. In fact, we frequently think, man, that's beautiful. And this is what we're doing really is a church family. And you know what? I've been committed to Lake Church for 45 years, some of you, 48 years, some of you, which is, again, so glorious. And you would even probably say, man, I love Lake Church more now than I did when we first started this thing. Just like you would at your wedding vow. Man, I love my spouse, Becca. I love her 20 times now what I loved her 20 years ago. And so, man, I'll reaffirm that covenant with her time after time after again. This is what we're talking about. So we'd love for you to do. Sign the covenant card. We're talking about individually. If you're not a member of the church, we would love for you to get in on that membership. And this is maybe the first step for you to do that. But for you to affirm the covenant. Now, again, if you don't sign it, we're not going to come knock on your door. Hey, what's up? Nobody's going to throw rocks at you, I promise. But we wanted to give families and individuals an opportunity to just take an action step to say, okay, Lord, again, we trust you. We love you. We love your church, and we want to do the things that we agreed from the scriptures where it says we're supposed to be doing these things as a church family. So that's what this is all about. Hope that clears it up. Can't wait to see you on Sunday. We love you all. We'll talk to you later. Bye.